When it comes to technology in Denmark, two words come to mind: simple and innovative. For Danish carpenter Ole Kirk Christiansen, creator of Lego, these two principles apply perfectly. A hard worker, Christiansen was equipped with the values necessary to propel him to eventual success. From making ironing boards to plastic building blocks, Ole's path to greatness gave way to a world-famous toy company bringing in over $40 billion every single year. Ole Christiansen was a masterful Danish carpenter who never hesitated to jump at an idea. Born in 1891, Christiansen grew up in Billund, Denmark, becoming an extremely skilled carpenter making stepladders and ironing boards. Principally, Ole was familiar with the concept of reusing what he had when times were tough, which coupled nicely with his risky career. Sales were often rough in his workshop in the 1930s, so after his larger projects were completed, Ole would use scraps of wood to make miniature toy models. Being a dedicated father, Ole was often inspired by his 4 children, leading him to create high-quality wooden toys, always carefully sanded and lacquered. As a carpenter in a small town, sales were few and far between. Nevertheless, Christiansen's hard work gave him enough confidence to turn trials into something good. Even when his first workshop fell victim to fire in 1924, Ole was inspired to make a new, better one, and when another fire hit in 1942, Ole's visions of a toy empire could finally come to fruition. In 1932, Ole launched a full-fledged toy company. To couple his philosophy of high quality, Christiansen settled on a brilliant, simple name for his business: Lego, an abbreviation of the Danish phrase "læg godt," or play well. During the height of World War II and the German occupation of Denmark in 1942, synthetic materials were embraced as more practical replacements for natural resources. Despite his decades of carpentry, Ole and his son, Godfried, had a strange idea. Grabbing hold of the convenient alternative to wood, Lego became one of the first Danish toy companies to sell plastic toys, mass-produced with an injection mold machine in 1949. Eventually, Ole and Godfried developed the idea of imaginative play where the final result could be controlled by children. Kittycraft, a company making plastic bricks, gave the Lego group inspiration to develop toy sets made with automatic binding bricks. After adding interior tubing to the bottom of the bricks, the new, sturdier Lego brick was born, eventually receiving a patent in 1958. Now, children could play with bricks, 200 variations in fact, with only their imagination as the limit to their creations of all shapes and sizes. Just 2 years later, yet another devastating fire hit the workshop. Not even the shop's larger size could salvage a significant amount of the wood used for toy making. As a result, Ole did what he knew best. He took a chance with what he had, deciding with Godfried to sell the plastic toys exclusively, which turned out to be an incredibly game-changing move. Though unpopular at first, Ole and Godfried's hard work to create a high-quality, imaginative toy eventually took the world by storm. Today, Lego manufactures 60 billion Lego bricks annually to make up tens of thousands of sets sold in over 130 countries worldwide. So, how exactly did a humble carpenter stricken with hardship blossom his work into this major global company? The key was his perseverance and open mind. As a humble carpenter, Ole had it rough, but his passion for his work gave him the confidence needed to push through. In August of 2022, Lego will turn 90 years old and will still hold Ole's novel philosophy of honest work and perseverance.